Wait, what is that? Dude! What's up, CZeroMedia here. I'm gonna take the Cafe Racer out for a spin real quick. Today, I am headed out to what's called a bike night. I feel like every city has its own bike night. Same way that every city has cars and coffee. Bike night is basically for the bike guys, motorcycle guys to come out, hang out, show off their bikes. And usually we go out cruising all together and have a good time. And the bike is alive! God damn, this thing is loud. Wow, check out that Jeep. You know, I'm not a Jeep guy, but I sure do appreciate how they modified those things. I love the way they look. Jeeps are probably like the most unreliable, uncomfortable, least fuel efficient vehicle with no cargo space. But I sure do appreciate it because I'm about that life too. I mean, look at any of my cars. It doesn't make any sense. Except for my Dodge Ram, I guess. But even then, that Dodge Ram has 35-inch tires. But one of my subscribers were like, dude, the reason why you have bad fuel efficiency is because you have 35-inch tires and it's like somewhat lifted. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. True story. What am I doing? But you know what? What the hell? I don't like any of my cars stock, and I think Dodge Ram is looking pretty good today. So I love the way it is. I love the way all my cars are. So at the time this video is getting filmed, my first Cafe Racer motovlog still has not been uploaded. And I basically just bought the FC09, the Triumphs, and just sold the Z06 Corvette. So that's where we are in life. I know a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram and social media, and you saw my FC09 way before it was uploaded on YouTube, like months ago. So I tried to be consistent, I tried to make everything make sense. God damn, this thing is so loud! If you have noticed, I'm not sure if you can tell, but every single person looks at this bike. One, because it's so loud, and for two, because it's so unique and different. People look at this bike like, oh, it's just a regular sports bike. They look back at whatever they're doing, and then do like a double take, because they just like couldn't believe what they were just looking at. Like, what the hell is that thing? And why is that even street legal? A lot of people are like, is that a Triumph? Is that a Ducati? There's no way it could be Japanese. And I'm like, this bike is as Japanese as it can be. It's a CB550 from 1975, just completely chopped up. And I just love that about cafe racers. You know, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And excuse my language, but you know, this motovlog series is going to be pretty much rated R. There's going to be a lot of cursing, a lot of inappropriate content, especially when I start riding with my friends, because there's no filter with that. So I'm going to keep this motovlogs rated R. But anyways, I love this cafe racer to death. I mean, one thing I like about this cafe racer is the fact that even though it's so loud, it's somewhat socially acceptable because it's such an old, unique bike. It's not like a sports bike. And if I was riding a sports bike that's this loud, I'm sure, I guarantee you that I'll get pulled over right away by the police. But because this thing looks like it's about to fall apart, the police looks at it, and sometimes they give me a thumbs up, which is kind of cool. So one video that's actually uploaded is the Triumph Speed Triple review video. Well, I don't know if it's a review, but it's more of like a reaction video. And you guys absolutely love that motovlog. Well, what is it, Gixxer 1000? Cool bike. And I'm glad that you guys like the motovlog, you know. If you like it, I want to keep filming it. And to me, riding is just more fun than driving cars, I think, nowadays. So, at least on the streets. So I want to do more and more motovlogs. This might be a place where I'll start answering some of your questions, concerns, comments, whatever. So feel free to leave any motovlog topics on here if you guys are interested in knowing about me, or my motorcycles, or my cars, or my house, whatever, anything. Since when is scooter? This guy is riding a scooter with no helmet, but he has a cut. I don't know what these people are doing, chilling. He has like a drink in his hand. This is like no fucks giving at its best. That's awesome. And this guy's riding on a sidewalk. What the fuck? Wait, what is that? Dude, that's like a motorcycle. Did you guys see that? I'm actually gonna turn around and see if I can catch that, because that was too cool. Oh, that is a police. I hope they don't give me any trouble. Nope, he's just chilling. I wonder if I can catch that motorcycle again, or whatever it's called. Mono wheel motorcycle, single wheel motorcycle, unicycle. That thing looks awesome. As an engineer, I get a hard on every time I see something unique like that. I have no idea where I'm going right now, but my mission here right now is to find that crazy looking bike. I guess the reason why he was riding on a sidewalk is because, oh, that's a clean Mustang. The reason why I guess he's riding on the sidewalk is because that thing is not legal. And I'm back at the same gas station again. These people are probably like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's back again. Oh, there it is. I want to check it out. So do you ever hit this? If you brake too hard, it just kind of goes forward?
No, and this was to rest it on. I mean, we want to park it, turn the power off.
Oh. Okay. So you have no issue with...
No. You just lean forward, go forward, lean back, stop, slow down, stop.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I saw it coming down the street, and I'm like, wait, that's on the sidewalk. I'm like, what is that thing? No, it's beautiful. It's nicely crafted too. You know, it's not like it's put together. Love it. How much distance do you get out of it?
Well, you're in that. It geared for a person who weighs 260 pounds. You go 15 miles. You know, the lighter the person, the more.
Oh, okay. Cool. And how does it steer? Does it actually have...
Well, you know about leaning.
Is it just leaning? Okay.
Either take you back, you can look that way, it'll go that way.
Right. So it's just a suspension trouble I'm looking at right now, because it looks like it's...
But it's a gyro in
That's cool.
Thank you.
Can I take a picture real quick? I gotta show it. It's a Honda CB550. It's a cafe racer though. Cool, man. Enjoy the weather.
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you.
Yeah. Guys, I did not think I was gonna catch that thing. I saw it and I literally just had to take a look at it. It's I don't even know. I actually don't know what it's called really. Like what the bike is called. Is it unicycle? Is it a motorcycle with single wheel? I'm not really sure. Is it a Segway? But it's basically an electric bike made by a company called Rycote. It's just so cool that with like all the accelerometers, sensors, gyros, and lithium-ion battery in that thing in 2017, that something like that actually becomes a reality. So what I saw was like a motorcycle is actually a more like a Segway with fat wheels. But to be honest, I would rather have that than a Segway, because that thing was just beautifully crafted, cool looking bike. What is this guy doing? Looks like there was an accident. One thing with driving and riding in Michigan is there's ridiculous amount of accidents everywhere, anytime. It could be like clear sky, beautiful day like it is today. You go on the highway and out of nowhere you see a car flipped over next to another car that's flipped over next to another car that caught on fire. It's pretty insane why that's the way it is. I feel like that's a hit and run situation there. Okay, so this is me coming up to Royal Oak almost. I think my friend said they're at Comedic Burger. Another thing I like about this motorcycle is I can blend into the Harley Davidsons, like the ones you hear, or the sports bikes. Like nobody cares about this bike because it's so different, so unique, and the cafe racer is like in its own category. I can be hanging out with sports bikes, probably with the Harley guys, probably even with like the Babu guys too, you know, like it just kind of blends in everywhere. It's like being Asian. I've lived in like one of the most expensive white neighborhoods, as well as one of the ghettoest hoods, where, I mean, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but where all my neighbors were black. I mean, I literally had a friend who was homeless because she lived on my steps in my apartment, in front of my apartment. And then me and this homeless guy became so close that he started checking out my packages every time he came in. It was like, if it was neighborhood and I wasn't home, he would take care of it for me. So I had a cool system going on. And being Asian, like you can walk around into like the most, like the blackest, is that my friends? Nope. You can walk into like the blackest neighborhood and they won't really look at you. But if you're white and go to like the ghetto area, they'll probably stare down at you. The same thing in like Latino, Mexico areas, regions, wherever I go, people don't really bother with me. I just kind of blend in everywhere I go. So I need to make a U-turn actually and come around. Oh, that's a clean STI there. And I just kind of flew back. Whoa, Morgan 3-wheelers. And that's the new one too, the electric Morgan 3-wheeler. Those are beautiful. Man, there's a lot of cool stuff here actually. There's a lot of bike sales, surprisingly. I need to come around and make a U-turn and figure out where my friends are. Man, did you guys see that Morgan 3-wheeler? I believe that's what it was. The one in front was like the old school Morgan 3-wheeler, but what looked like, to me at least, the one following it was the new Morgan 3-wheeler where they made it electronic. And look at this Americanized Mustang. God damn. And that looks like a airbrushed. It doesn't look like a sticker on it. A lot of interesting stuff for you guys to see here today. Wow, you never know what you run into. Oh, it's getting hot here. One thing I do miss, well, there's a lot of things I miss that's not on this bike, but one thing I do miss is the electric fans, because this thing is air cooled. So if I'm stopping at a stoplight or in a hot environment, there's no airflow going to this bike, and I feel like I'm destroying the engine because it's getting so hot. Alright, so I gotta find my friends. And while out there, we're gonna take a look at some bikes. Got some scooters there. Looks like a Feng Hu machine. This fat ass cop on a tricycle Segway. Alright, where am I going? Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is right here. So I gotta park here somewhere. Let's see. This guy's leaving. Oh, that's my friends, R6. I wanna park right here. The thing with parking here is that as long as you're not on the yellow, you're good. So I'm good here. And I'm parking like a dick here because I know this bike here. This is my friend Eugene's. Alright, and I think now my microphone is on, internal mic as well as external mic, so you can hear what's going on outside. Birthday boy.
Thanks.
What's up, man? Happy birthday. What are you now?
Thanks.
18?
How you doing, Ishin? I'm good.
How old are you?
29.
29? Okay.
29 on 29. It's a golden. It's my golden birthday.
29.